One thing generic templates all have in common is that they get dated very quickly. This is because they lack the things that make your company unique. Hi, I'm Kirsty. I'm a project manager at IG, and today we're going to be talking about how you can future-proof your presentations. It can be pretty hard to gauge whether your presentation will actually stand the test of time. With emergent technologies and more mediums that people use to access content, doing this does require a bit of thought and a bit of hard work. In this video, we'll break future-proofing into two categories. The first is making sure your slides look modern. The second is making sure they're accessible. This means they'll reach more people and they'll be used well into the future. First, you've got to embrace innovation thoughtfully. We all know it's hard to escape conversations about AI and how it affects all of our different industries. That said, it's important to know when and where is an appropriate use of this kind of technology. It can be great for design, but it doesn't always hit the spot. It's really important that you're using these tools to enhance your content. This may be leaning into AI for things such as accessibility and SEO. But in order for your content and visuals to really shine, you will need to use the human touch. Next, you've got to customize for brand consistency. One thing generic templates all have in common is that they get dated very quickly. This is because they lack the things that make your company unique. It can be so worth it to put in the effort up front to make sure all your visual outputs are up to scratch. This can mean images, fonts, colors, anything your company uses to build your visual identity. This is working smart. By doing this, you're making sure that your content is evergreen. It means you can use them days, weeks, months, or even years down the line. Next, you should consider engaging multiple mediums. People are now able to reach your content in so many different formats. They might be watching it on their phone on the tube, or they might be watching it on a massive computer in their office. Considering varied formats, for example, making sure your slides are also mobile friendly, helps you to reach more people. Getting and holding attention in a world where there are so many distractions can be really tricky. This is especially true in long meetings, and even your most engaged audience can be expected to lose focus every now and then. Some ways you can keep your audience engaged for longer include making sure your text is concise, making sure you shift your content regularly, and making sure your visuals have a strong impact. It can also really help to remove distractions from your slides. By being intentional about your design choices and which technologies to use, you can make sure your slides stand out not only today, but for months or even years down the line. Putting time towards your slides now is an investment in their future. If you'd like help making sure your company's visual outputs stand the test of time, you can get in touch. You can message us on LinkedIn or just send us an email.